Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome to class. Thank you so much for being here for the practice. Whenever you're practicing, we are in what's called the Lionsgate portal, officially 8-8. Although, like moon energy, we feel the full moon before and after, we know it's coming. Same with this beautiful opportunity to be in our clarity. Some might say power, and I appreciate your willingness to practice and to observe. We'll begin lying down in meditation, Shavasana. Please be comfortable. If you have blankets or eye covers, if you have pillows for under your knees, shoes, that can feel nice sometimes to have padding on, be cozy. We'll be here for 2 minutes. Allow the eyes to rest, the body to wake back up, and bring the legs together, the arms overhead if you have a nice stretch. Hug the knees into the chest, hug your legs, tuck your chin forehead to the knees. Big exhale. Gently rolling side to side on your spine. Make circles. Put the head where you wish. And breathe. You can rock side to side, rolling onto the side to come up to sitting. Maybe you prefer to rock forward and back. Somersault, come on up. When you come into sitting, please do sit on a bolster, cushion, blanket, something to elevate your hips. And instead of sitting right on the cushion, I want you to sit in front of the cushion so that you're spreading your perineum into the ground. You're opening the glutes, the sciatic nerve, SI joint, making space for the sexual organs, and get the flesh out of the way. You want to be on the pinky toe side of the foot, either on the ground or on your leg. We'll begin by chanting Om a few rounds and then chanting to beautiful Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. Ah. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Sharanam, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Rakshamam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Ganesha Pahima. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha Rakshamam. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Rakshamam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha Rakshamam. Begin with Kapalabhati, hands in Chin Mudra. We'll pump the belly in as you exhale through the nostrils. There can also, for more advanced students, be a perineal lift called the Mula Bandhas. A few comfortable, relaxing breaths. Any last adjustments to settle in? Ready? Begin. Five, four, three, two, last one. Few comfortable breaths again, preparing to hold the breath, gentle breath retention. Whenever you're ready, inhaling not quite to the top, a gentle inhale holding only to the place where you're comfortable. Gentle exhale out. We'll do 2 rounds of Kapalabhati today. Here's our second round. A couple more breaths or any adjustments to be more comfortable. Ready? Begin. Five, four, three, two. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Preparing to hold the breath. Last breath, retention. All the exhale out. Inhale deeply. Gently holding the breath. Exhale deeply. Making any adjustments, preparing for Analoma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. The left hand will stay in Chin Mudra, and the right hand will bring to Vishnu Mudra. Beginning with the left nostril, exhale and gently close the right nostril. We begin with an inhale on the left. Om 1, 2, Om 3, Om 4. Gently holding the breath. Hold both nostrils, 16 counts. Exhale, right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Gently holding the breath. Left exhale. Left inhale. Hold the breath. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold both nostrils. Left exhale. Left inhale. Hold the breath. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold both nostrils. Left exhale. Left inhale. Hold the breath. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold the breath. Left exhale. Left inhale. Hold both nostrils. Right exhale. Right inhale. Hold the breath, last breath, retention. Left exhale. Release the hand. Savoring the benefits of the pranayama breathing practice. Lie down. Not quite a minute here. Short, sweet breaths. Inhale deeply. Deeply. Give our body a nice stretch and hug the legs again. You can roll any direction and we'll come up to standing. Coming to the front of your mat. For myself, I'm facing east. Let's go ahead and face east. If you're not sure, you can face the front of your mat, honoring east. Turning to the right, honoring our beautiful south. Turn to the right, honoring west. Step to the right, honoring north. And returning back to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskar, A, saluting all the directions as well as Surya, the sun, and how its light infiltrates all in all directions, including above, below, within, and without. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back, look up. Leg back, hold the breath. Knees, chest, forehead, lower down. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. Right leg forward, inhale. Left leg forward, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Hands at your side, exhale. Shoulders back and down, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg reaches back. Right leg reaches back, hold the breath. Knees, chest, forehead, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, standing arch. Exhale, hand to your side. Shoulders back and down, inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, standing arch. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg reaches back. Left leg back, hold the breath. Knees, chest, forehead down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Inhale, standing arch. Hands at your side. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. Knees, chest, forehead. Puff your chest, lift your head. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, standing arch. Hands at your side, a little quicker pace. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Left leg back. Lower down. Bhujangasana. Down dog. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Standing arch. Hands side. Inhale, lengthen. Hands prayer. Inhale, hands overhead. Forward fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. Lower down. Puff up. Down dog. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, standing arch. Hands at your side. Fourth round. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to prayer. Standing arch. Forward fold. Right leg back. Left leg back. Lower down. Bhujangasana. Down dog. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Standing arch. Hands at your side. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to prayer. Standing arch. Forward fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. Lower down. Forward. Come on up. Down dog. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Standing arch. Hands at your side. Fifth round, a little slower. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to prayer. Standing arch. Forward fold. Right leg back. Left leg back. Knees just forehead. Bhujangasana. Down dog. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Standing arch. Hands at your side. Inhale. Exhale, hands of prayer. Standing arch. Forward fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. Knees just forehead. And Bhujangasana. And down dog. And left leg forward. And right leg forward. And standing arch, big reach. Hands at your side, resting here. Feet hips distance. Please lie down once again, Shavasana, taking in the benefits of the salutations. Eyes resting at the third eye, the muscles resting. All the exhale out. And what is it that you notice? Please observe the one or the thing that's noticing. Have a nice stretch. We'll roll into a ball again and roll any way, direction to come on up for pose of the child. The eyes are 6 o'clock in forward fold. All the exhale out. We'll come into the headstand practice. Those of you with a sattvic diet and you know what you're doing, here's your opportunity, go for it. If you haven't been practicing the headstand, please stay in pose with the child. You can widen the legs, you can use props. Those of you still holding the headstand, please return to pose of the child a few breaths, and then we'll make our way onto our back for the shoulder stand practice. And those of you who would rather bring your legs up on a wall or lie on the ground, bring the legs up on the couch or chair. This is a beautiful modification, and it can also help us come into the shoulder stand if it's hard to lift the behind up. So, please prepare. Shoulder stand. Creating some space behind you if you're coming in for the plow afterwards. So if your legs were up on the wall or the chair, you could press the feet into the wall or the chair to help lift the hips up. And again, same contraindications if you have vertigo, high blood pressure, you're menstruating, pregnant, you have been eating some junk food, please don't tilt upside down. Just a few more breaths here, and then we'll practice the plow. If your legs are up the wall, you can release the right leg from the wall and see if you can bring it closer to your head. If you're in the full shoulder stand, maybe the foot will come down to the ground. And inhale the right leg back up, and then the left leg stretches up overhead. I'll encourage you not to look side to side while you're stretching this way so we don't tweak the neck, and preparing for the full plow. Both legs down, and if your feet do touch the ground, you're welcome to release the hands. From the plow, we'll come right into bridge. Those of you who that is not accessible, we're going to use our hands like brakes on the ground and roll down. After a rest, we'll lift the hips up. And again, I encourage you, if you're not sure of the directions, to come out of it before you look side to side. Honoring the stretch of the neck here without adding much. Use the strength of the legs. Breathe. Some of you have the full wheel practice. A few more breaths to go deeper or take a break. We'll prepare for Matsyasana, the fish pose. Tucking the arms under the body, hands flat on the ground, maybe fists. Press the elbows and forearms down with the chest and chin, letting the crown of the head gently rest into the ground. And breathe deeply down bronchial tubes. Take your time pressing the elbows, the forearms to gently release the head, coming back onto your back. Release your arms. Resting Shavasana. We'll do some leg raises. Have you bring your right leg up. Release the right leg back down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, release the left leg down. Right leg up, and this time we'll pause with the right leg up, holding the leg behind the thigh. Breathe. And sliding the hands further up the leg if that's plausible. Maybe bring the leg closer if it's okay. Bringing the forehead up. A few breaths here. Release the head, release the leg, bringing the left leg up. Pausing here and gently holding behind. Sliding the hands up the leg, bring the leg maybe a bit closer, perhaps tucking the forehead towards the knee or the shin. Release the head, release the leg, bring the right leg up again, and this time taking the right leg with the left hand, and either with the leg straight or the knee bent. We're going to guide the right leg over to the left side for a twist. Let the right leg stabilize, the right arm opening if that's comfortable, and a few breaths here, perhaps looking over the right hand. We'll switch sides, bringing the right leg back up, releasing it down. Left leg lifts, taking the left leg with the right hand and guiding it over to the right side to twist the other way. Inhale, come back up. Release both knees into the chest, hug the knees, rock around a little bit, and then we're going to come all the way up to sitting, Paschimottanasana. Front. If possible, bring your hands down on your side, lift the hips up. Releasing the hips down, starting with Janu Sirsasana. Left knee bends, left foot to the inside of the right thigh. You lift the hands up overhead. And exhaling up and over the right leg. About 5 breaths here, letting the head drop down when you get there. Inhale, coming up, switching up the legs, left leg stretches, right foot tucks in, inhale, lift up. Exhale, up and over the left leg. Inhale, lift both legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, folding up and over both legs. Inhale, lifting up, bring the hands for the counter stretch. Chest lifts up, chin lifts up, hips lift up. Lowering down, rolling onto your belly, bringing your head one side, the hands making a pillow for the forehead, and rest the toes together, big toes touch. And the heels sliding apart. So the toes are resting on the ground, the big toes are touching. Preparing for the locust, we'll bring the hands underneath, either palms down or fists. Come onto your chin. Inhale and stretch the right leg away from you. Lift it up off the ground. Some of you will be able to lift up very high. And exhale and bring the right leg back down. Stretch the left leg away from you and reach it up. Release, a couple breaths, preparing to stretch both legs out. Whenever you're ready, stretching both legs and reach up. A few breaths here. Lower the legs down, bring the heels together, hands at your side by your chest, preparing for Cobra, and leave the heels together, toes apart this time. Come onto your forehead and tuck your elbows close. Stay on the belly as you spread out the belly, and do not press your hands down. In fact, lift the hands up as you lift the chest and the chin. Keep the heels together. Breathe. Keep the elbows close as you lower down. Let the hands touch this time. Slide the heels apart, slide the legs hips distance, and now lifting up, gently pressing the hands down, maybe straightening the arms and coming off the belly. Breathe. A few more breaths, coming into a full expression of the posture or backing out of the posture as you wish. Releasing down, lifting the hips back to the heels, pose of the child. Let the hands rest out in front of you this time. A few breaths here. Rolling up to sitting and let the right hip come onto the ground. Cross the foot up and over the right knee. And come onto both buttocks, the hips, the sits bones. Lift the left hand up and back behind. Reach the right hand up and let the right elbow cross the left thigh. Perhaps you do a different variation here and looking over the back shoulder. Release, a little counter twist the other way. We'll switch out the legs. The left leg is crossing in front and the right foot up and over the left leg, squaring off both hips. Right hand up and behind as a support for the spine staying long, and the left hand up and over for the twist. Coming into the counter twist. Nice job. Hug both legs in towards the chest, and then we'll come into a squat. Preparing for crow. And when you're ready, we'll come all the way up to standing once again for the standing forward fold. Coming to the front of the mat. Lifting the hands up overhead, big reach. Exhale, then over the legs. Holding the legs where you're comfortable. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Counter pose, hips distance apart with the feet, hands on the low back, gentle back bend. Releasing, preparing for Chukonasana the Triangle. Widen the legs, turning the right toe out to the right and the left hand up overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side, lean to the right. Inhale up, right toes in, left toes out, right hand overhead, big reach. Up and over to the left side, Chukonasana. Breathe and stretch. Stretch and breathe and notice who's watching or notice what's watching. Inhale up. Bring the legs together, preparing for the final rest, final Shavasana. Please lie down. You might like an eye cover. Preparing for silent meditation. Please make any adjustments to be as comfortable as you can. Relaxing the body, relaxing the mind, allowing the eyes to gaze at the third eye, seeking, watching, waiting. We begin to move and get ready to come up. Let's do a few lion's breath for this beautiful Lionsgate portal. Lion's breath is a breath where you exhale and you stick your tongue out and you act like you're 3 years old and you please join 3 rounds. Ready? Here we go. Couple more. Inhale deeply. Stick the tongue out. Roar like a lion. And one more deep inhale. Lion's breath. Slowly bring awareness back to the legs, the arms. Have a big stretch. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock and roll back up to sitting. Please feel free to use a cushion. We'll chant Om Triambakam. Triambakam yajamahe sigarde pushte vardhanam rekyor viknar vardhanam rekyor vardhanam Om Triambakam yajamahe sigarde pushte vardhanam rekyor viknar vardhanam rekyor vardhanam Om Triambakam yajamahe sigarde pushte vardhanam Guruprar Mikandardhanam Mikor Mideshidardhanam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bolo Sat Guru Maharaj Ki. Om to all the masters. Jay. Thank you for you, Jay. Thank you for your practice. Please forgive as I'm learning and I'm witnessing my mistakes as you're witnessing my mistakes. And as we witness and notice, we have the opportunity to notice what and whom is watching. Powerful time to practice with you. What an honor. Namaste.